is a pick I like a lot more than the Corki because you do actually have a good amount of all-in pressure. The way that, like, I feel like Corki just never really does anything into this is a joke, guys, don't worry. Oh no. You never really do anything into Smolder, whereas Zeri, even if you're in the late game, if you get on top of him, you can actually take him down very quickly.
Yeah, on the side of Lehenge. Well, it's just Blitzcrank.
Bringing out the crank.
The crank?
Do personally not mind it. And there have been times where I would see this locked in and I go like, oh, Doran, I don't know about that. But he had actually his best performance on this pick into Tier 1. It also means that Sejuani is something to play for. And it also is looking likely that Genji is going to commit to the lane swap, which should not come as a surprise. Peanut, however, is not aware of this fact.
Okay. He's just gonna flash away.
So just waiting, seeing if he is gonna have to like use his W, bait something out.
Yeah, you saw that hook almost hit him. He still didn't skill anything. So just ice cold from this man. And now we got a TP coming in. Already 3 plates going the way, but now we got a dive here. Lehen's in a lot of trouble. He's gonna have to flash into the turret, but the damage is there. Down he goes. First blood given over to Viper.
And Genji often finds something in the mid game to pull it back.
And that's to send 4 people block. We'll see if it works out. And they're just going to deal with the Lehens once again. Nice hook into the turret, though, as Peanut does get low, but it does not matter. Pei's going to kill. Actually, Delight, and now Toby's here. And this dive is going absolutely wrong for the side of Hanwha Esports. They get that initial kill. Yeah, you banned out their main stuff that they play on this patch, but they're always going to have 2 carries. As Lehen's in a bit of trouble here. Doesn't have to flash. Keen getting pretty low. Under the turret, just going to smack it down. Gets the 1v1.
Lane swap, right? They got a ton of early damage as we take another look at this play from Doran's POV.
Stops the back and then Keen just commits to it.
Yeah, Keen using his W there.
Nice.
To
he gets the what?
shove back.
I die to this, he says.
Yeah, shove back, I think, is going to make a big difference into the Genji composition.
Yeah, you mentioned the side lane. This is already a problem.
There's also still a Blitzcrank in this game, which, oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, Nautilus is not very tanky right now, so he's just going to have to flash away, fight over it, but at the moment it's just kind of Peanut hanging around. So no TP from Doran yet. I would assume he goes for it, but the Maokai ultimate zones him away, and it goes to Blitzcrank. Of all people, Peanut's in there alone, and now we got TPs, but the bullet time is huge. But look at this one, pulls Doran into the team, allows him to get a kill and get out.
And we're also going to slowly get to the point where Zeka is going to be a really big deal. Catch him, Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut's kind of just in the middle of nowhere. They have so much CC, and they pull him into the Ezreal. He flashes, and he gets all outed out of the dash. Meanwhile, we got a Rift Herald in mid.
Big deal. Because we talked a little bit about why it's good for Genji to deny it. Smolder also relies on slowly being able to take people down. Yeah, it's very straight up. Really nice from Keen to get into the fog there. Catches him off guard and then gets the all out. And also Chovy was there, so I don't even...
Little note, it was kind of fun to... Well, I'm not going to be able to talk about any little notes as we got a big Doran in the side lane. They're trying to get on top of him, but he's Jax as the turret, the TP, it gets denied. Or actually, never mind. Zeka does get in there, and now they're trying to turn this one around, and it is going to be big for Hanwha. They get the 1 kill. Keen's on the run, and we got 4 members of Genji here trying to take this fight and trying to get out. Peanut looking for the engage, but he's so low. It's now Delight going to flash in. He gets that reliable Nautilus engage, and there's more going the way of Hanwha Esports. A lot of low health bars though. Genji
for Hanwha.
Delight caught out a bit here, but he's actually got his whole team with.
Don't know what the Smolder stacks are at as we are sieging mid.
Might be able to get this one, but Mom comes down and denies it. And the knockback not going to happen, but now the counter engage comes out, and the bullet time is huge. Look at that damage on the Canyon as in goes Zeka, assassinates Canyon. And that's...
He has like an Iceborne Gauntlet and like a Warden's Mail. That's not enough.
Yeah, he doesn't really exist in this game, unfortunately. The Keen Sante blind pick not working against Doran to push in the bottom lane.
So they need like a crazy hook from Lehens or something.
Well, clear the wave with Mom, and I mean, they need an engage. Here we go, the bullet time. Canyon is so tanky though. They're trying to turn it on a Peanut, but the burn coming out from the smolder is huge. Peanut getting very low. Did I curse him? That is the only question I have. Doran in a lot of trouble. There are 4 members of Gen G in the bottom lane trying to predict the flash here. Doran, though, cannot flash the twisted advance.
Just a crumb of Baron vision.
I think they're doing a pretty good job for now, but Peanut thinks he's okay. The hook comes in onto the 2 tanky members, and Lehens is just dead. Delight, he survives, he gets the ult off, and now Peanut is getting pretty low, and Chovy trying to frontline. It's not going to work out. He gets immediately burned down, incinerated by the smolder, and now Pays, he's on the run. He cannot deal with this Jax.
Flash. I don't think there's any way that he's going to be able to get in the pit.
Unless they let him. But yeah, the light's going to come in. That's a kill onto Doran, but it's just 1 kill. Wrong many a time in this game. And let's see, an ult comes in on the Cannon. He's a Maokai, but it doesn't matter. They just have way too much damage, and the Maokai ultimate does come out.
You're playing into full AD, and it just doesn't matter. And Hanwha Life about to end it here.
Yeah, they're trying to do exactly that. Doran able to frontline at this point. He is just so tanky and so far ahead. As they're going to take out the 1 Nexus turret. They need another wave before they do actually get in. And Lehens is trying to be his sneakiest self.
They can just give this up.
Yeah, true.
They would want to.
But Hanwha Life Esports, they say, no, we're very far ahead. We can chip damage with the smolder. Doran's got a fantastic angle, and the Sed's ultimate doesn't do much, but now it's just a flip. Chovy is in the pit. It does go the way of Hanwha Life Esports, though. They get the soul. Pays in a lot of trouble. Down will go Maokai. Down will go Lehens. And the wallets are just too heavy, as there's the execution. 4 kills for Hanwha Life alongside of that Mountain Soul. And they're going to be looking to put the cap on this game number 1.
A standout game here from Hanwha Life. Start off with the early aggression. Never let Gen G get to those team fights where they are so strong. And in this first game, the prep from Hanwha Life very clearly working out, and the form that we already saw against T1 is continued.
That it is, game number 1, easily into the hands of Hanwha Life Esports.